But now if I don't crash because of the stupid flies.
Are you doing a line of sight right now?
No.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it looks like you put a pretty decent amount of work into the quad.
Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna redo that?
I made this myself.
I know. And
Actually before February, because I'm going down to Flight Fest, which
really?
is an actual event that a lot of RC pilots, planes and quads go to.
Is it one of the bigger conventions?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Oh, you were wearing the shirt for that earlier.
yeah. And these are literally bought. The screen in here is literally bought for like a backup camera.
Mm.
So
Like
if it loses
Rear view
its
camera on a van or something?
yeah.
Right.
If it loses its signal for a quarter of a second, it will blue screen, which FPV cameras or screens will always show you all of the fuzz, and it won't blue
Any
screen
teeny
out.
tiny bit of distorted image it might be able to receive or something
Right,
like that?
it'll show you every single thing that it can ever receive.
Right.
This will filter it and be like, oh, that's not enough signal for me, so I'm going to blue screen out for half a second or a second.
That could be debilitating.
And it has been. So I'm excited. And they also have diversity, where you have two different styles of antennas, and it will switch between the stronger signals.
Okay, yeah.
So that you can have one that is good, and like I said, the donut.
Right.
And then they also have one that's called a patch, and it's a flat, and it's good in like a 125-degree angle from the patch. So for very long distances, it's good. Or an Omni, which is good, like it's more of a globe-shaped donut. It's nice and even, but it's not good for distance. So you can put whichever antenna you want, combination of them, two of them, to fly behind you, fly above you, fly around, fly a long distance away.
Right.
You basically get what your setup needs.
Custom tailor it to your flying style,
Right.
basically.
And it will switch between them automatically as you're flying.
Right.
So, and it won't blue screen out. That's the main thing.
How much was the battery life on it?
If I fly it hard, about 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. But cruising around here, avoiding trees and limbs that you can't really see coming, probably about 6 minutes or so.
How long does it take to charge?
They come out with graphene, which is better than LiPo, and it takes about 30 minutes to charge. A LiPo, to balance it and get it to like 100%, will take about 2 hours. So,
Yeah. Crazy how big of a jump. I don't see it. Where'd it go? Did you see it?
Yeah, right.
I just wanted you to shake your head really quick so I could see your Google Eye action.
Oh,
That's all I was gonna ask.
Where did it go?
To your left, just go forward, and look to your right. No, to your right, those
Yeah.
two thicker.
oh
green-
my
yeah,
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Close. I'm assuming any amount of moisture is kind of lethal right there.
Yes. Although I have sunk a Mobius, which is a camera, and I have sunk GoPro is completely waterproof, but the Mobius, no, completely waterproof right now to 33 feet. Sorry. Yes, 10 meters, 33 feet. The Mobius I did sink and it started corroding. I just crusted it off and it was fine.
Alright.
Yeah. Then I crashed one time, impacted the battery on the inside, and it started melting, but I didn't know about it. It was in a drawer. So that could have been a LiPo fire,
Yeah.
which you've heard of, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Okay, so when you rocketed it, how did you have any confidence that it was going to right itself before hitting the ground?
I ride it. This is all me. There's no self-leveling.
Okay.
So if I push the stick to the right and go back to center, what this will do is it'll go to the right and I go back to center. If I push it to the left and go back to center, push it forward and go back to center, it'll stay in the attitude wherever I left the stick input. So it will proportionally, there's an expo, it's not a linear curve, it doesn't go from here to here.
Right.
It will flip faster the further I get out towards the edge of my control.
Center.
Yeah. So the further away you get from your control, the faster it'll start flipping.
Right, right.
So you have softer center to fly smoothly and controlled.
Right.
But then if you want to do a quick flip 6 feet from the ground,
Go to the extreme.
you can pop the throttle, go to the extreme, go back to center. That's where your muscle memory twitch comes in.
Gotcha.
You're already centered as it comes back around, and it stops. The flight controllers have really advanced too. This is a KISS. This is professional. People get paid to fly these flight controllers. They are incredible. Like, you can tune them, PIDs, and you can make it to where it's like super edgy, or you can make it to where it's floaty.
Right, right. Really
So,
forgiving.
right. But then it feels really soft whenever you. I love, but I also hate flying new areas.
Yeah, I get that. It's the excitement of a challenge and the anxiety of the challenge.
Yep. Thicker air. That would have been perfect at like 6 feet right there, but not here.
I mean, that's fine. I just didn't know you had to remember God.
You said it sends a warning to your transmitter?
Yeah, these these are the receivers actually for the radio, for all the inputs that it's getting from me.
Right.
It also talks back, so it sends a voltage from the flight controller back through, and this receives it, and I have this set up to alert me whenever it stays below 13 volts for 4 seconds. It will tell me, it'll give me some sort of warning. I forget what it actually says, but It'll talk to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I just can't imagine how catastrophic it would be if you're not aware of your battery percentage and you're like happen to be flying over water.
Yep.
And it dies.
Yeah, and they do drop off pretty quick. Old batteries would kind of fade and sag. These give you almost full power till the end, and then all of a sudden you have to land and you don't have anything to cushion your landing, and yeah. Looks good, I think. Maybe a little noisy prop here because it got a little burred up.
I was gonna suggest maybe you could try to fly it right up above the deck and like drop it into my hand.
No, you don't want that.
But then I remembered that those propellers are using the top of my fingers. So
Yes. I have an arm and disarm switch.
So the disarm would be to cut his arm off?
Exactly. The disarm is very effective. You don't
Wait,
want
so
to.
the arm could actually like regrow my arm?
Yes, it's a cutting edge technology. Cutting edge technology. If I wasn't trying all this stuff, it'd be easy to fly. My dad's hilarious the way he flies. He goes up above anything, and then he'll just scream it back and forth. And like trying to follow him is just like, okay, where you go? What I like to do whenever there's not water and things to tackle me and then let me roll into the water is like 3 to 6 feet off the ground.
Obstacle
That's what I
course
like.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah. slower than
Yep. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
slow approach. Trying to run it in.
No, actually, it's nice so I can land it. So with these, GoPro, stop recording.